Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace and salutations unto all the Akim, you brothers preaching his word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And the mighty shalom unto the hopeful elect, you sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. This is Brother Yaiquab from the Gary Branch of Great Millstone coming to you with a little lesson. And Lord willing this to be edifying and exhorting onto you. All right, so this one was inspired off a lesson the elder Apostle Tahar had went into. Responding to, I believe it was the elder out of Baltimore, but how the IUIC is now teaching that the name, or he was at least implying that the name of the Lord was Yahweh, which is wild, and it's false. And time again, they're constantly going off, and the men of GMS, starting with the apostles, the elders, the bishops, are rebuking them, man. And if their congregation don't repent, and ultimately it's the Lord, it's the will of the Lord doing these things, or it's the will of the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rechak is executing all these things, man, that are playing out, including the false prophets, including the false leaders. Why? Because he doesn't want everybody. But we believe through faith, those that be of the elect, that may be of those different camps, they're going to come out of it. But first and foremost, I wanted to grab this. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 14:33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. And that's the thing, because when you hear of these different men saying one thing and then it's another, you got to question it. And you got to really steer far away from these different camps and these different men, right? Mark them that are contrary to the doctrine that we have learned, loosely paraphrasing it in Romans. But it's confusing when they claim that, okay, the name of the, you can call them whatever. Yo, play yogurt, right? But now they're stating Yahweh in that video. And the leader of the IUIC, Bishop Nathaniel, called upon the true names of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai at one point. Like the elder had mentioned, he just said it at the Passover when he was sickly. Said Yahweh Why Yahweh Shai. I'm not sure if he acknowledged both. I'm pretty sure he said Yahweh Shai. All right, so they're playing with the name, man. They're playing with the Lord ultimately. But you know what? Again, it's set up from all high. All right, it's the blind leading the blind. But to say that the name of the Lord doesn't matter is false. All right, and when you hear these different things, that's when you got to realize, okay, these men, you can't be listening to them because they're leading the flock astray. Because in the Bible, through the scriptures, it specifically tells you otherwise, how crucial the names of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai are. So let me just grab some. And Lord willing, this be edifying. And first, I want to grab this, Amos 3:7. All right, because some men will also say, okay, the name of the Lord is not revealed unto us in this time, which that's completely false as well. Because we just brought this out the other day in the book of John, how it said his name was given onto basically the elect. The book of John 17. But this is Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And you got to ask yourself, he revealed all these different prophecies in these latter days, but he wouldn't reveal to us his name. If we have to honor the Lord, and just how the apostle was going into, how do you honor somebody if you don't even know his name? How can you acknowledge somebody? How can you pray, beg unto somebody if you don't even know his name? Think about just in a carnal sense. You know? Here it is, you want to give flowers, so to speak. You want to give your kudos, your acknowledgement, your praises unto somebody, or you giving thanks to somebody. Hey, you right here. It's like it's it's disrespectful, honestly. Here it is, you trying to congratulate or honor or you name it, thank somebody, and you can't even greet them by their proper name. So how much more the Lord, the power of the universe, the Father, and his Son? Salakia. And I'm going to grab this here, because I've been quoted recently, and it's the Spirit. This is coming out. Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. And his name is in Jesus as well. You have to dig. You have to research. Because the letter J wasn't invented until what? If I'm not mistaken, 1514. And brothers can fact check me on that. But John Giorgio Trissino, if I'm not mistaken, how the Elder Apostle Bar always goes into. But nonetheless, there was no J's when Yahweh Shai walked the earth. Right? And he said in the book of Acts as well, he spoke in the Hebrew tongue. And that's the holy tongue. You know? But that's the thing, that neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Now, we're not going to be saved by the name alone. It's coupled with what? Faith and works. And ultimately, whether or not if you're of the elect. All right? But it does say what? The elect is going to praise the holy names. Let's grab it. So the elect, hey, that's another telltale sign that the elect right now are going to have the names. Right? We've woken up to who we are. We got back our identity. So it's only right he gives us back the pure tongue as well. So therefore we can call upon the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. But this is Sirach 17:10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. So before Yahweh Shai gathers his elect from the four corners of the earth, the elect are going to be praising his holy name, especially in the times of trouble. Who are they going to be praying on to? Right? For deliverance, begging for salvation is Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Let's go to Psalms 50:15. It says, and call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. So think, if you were to be calling upon any other name other than Yahweh Yahweh Shai in times of trouble, he's not going to be hearing you. Just like if you call out to somebody in times of need. Hell, imagine, bro, you need help and you give a phone call to somebody. You're pleading your case, you know what I'm saying? You're pouring out everything onto this person. And at the end of it, you call him by another name. How would that person feel? You think he's going to be reluctant to help you or so willing to help you? All right, but that's the thing, man. And that's why the name is so vital and crucial to salvation. Because we have to call upon him. So that we be delivered. So that he could hear us. So that he can send help from the heavens. You see? And I'm making this quick for lack of time. But, it's got to be brought out, man. This is Psalm 27. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord, Yahweh, our power. And when you see it here in all caps, let's just go to it. It says Jehovah, but we understand, or Yehovah. There's no E's, V's in the Hebrew. That's why you got to go back to the Paleo Hebrew. So the correct pronunciation is Yahweh. Yahweh. Wa, meaning and, Yahweh Shai. Meaning he is, he to be. He exists. And that was the name that was given. Let me grab it. Was that Genesis? I believe the elder was bringing it out as well. The 17 is my name forever. Oh, 3, Salakia. Oh, I had Genesis on the brain. But this is Exodus 3:15. And God said moreover unto Moses, okay, Khan. It says, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob have set me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. Right? And in the prior verse, Exodus 3:14, and Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am. Or the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you. And people like to say also that the name of the Lord is Ahia, meaning I am, right? But that wouldn't make sense as well, because how I like to break it down, if this is the Most High saying this unto Moses, right? And he's telling Moses, go ahead and tell the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you, right? Or I am has sent me to you. Moses is not going to go to the children of Israel saying I am, like pointing it unto himself. If the Most High is referring unto himself, what do you think Moses is going to say? He is. He. He is that he is. Right? So that's the thing. It's Yahweh, not Ahia, not Yahweh, not any other name. In the Tetragrammaton, that YHWH, So he is that he is. I will be what I will be. That's what Moses replied to. That's what the Most High replied to Moses. That was in the NLT. Say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Right? So Moses wouldn't be referring unto himself. No, he would be referring unto the Most High. Yahweh. That was basically it, man. Let me grab this one. All right, but again, it's crucial, it's vital, it's necessary for salvation. So Proverbs 18:10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So you need the names. You do need the name. And it's not only knowing, but it's also in doing as well. Or upholding, right, them names. Showing your love for them names, standing on them names, representing those names. Because what it say as well, many will say, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Okay, because it's one part, but then also you got to, it's the faith and the works behind it as well. As if that man's character is upright in the sight of the Heavenly Father, And it boils down to the elect, man. The elect. But we just read, the elect is going to praise his holy name. So run away from these different men that claim we don't need the name, that you can call them whatever. That's not the case. And time again throughout the scriptures, just put in name of the Lord and you'll see how how important it truly is. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying and exhorting unto you. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechak. Double honors again unto the apostles and the elders, great millstone, Shalom, Wa, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba Babal. Soon.